Play for Madrid turn on, they put the strongest sides out. And
having got to the final of the Spanish FA Cup, the Copa del Rey last, a good upturn in form, back-to-back wins in La Liga, and also advancing earlier in the week. We're pretty. In recent weeks, Mbappe faces the team that he made his debut against on the opening night. Flag in midfield, Samu Costa is not fit to start, so Mascarell takes his place, and they've got the two heavyweights up front. Mauricio, Steve. But the focus is on La Liga and doing well in the Champions League. Happy. And the defenders rocking on their heels. The expectant supporters here in Saudi Arabia.
He played home and away, and that was it done. Now it's a 14 tournament.
There's Mbappe, seems to be flying. Gives it to Vasquez, an uncertain save from Griff.
Yeah, great start from Madrid, even though it's money's tight in La Liga.
There goes Vinny Jr., little step over, dancing with the defenders. Rodrigo gets past Rodriguez, and it needs the goalkeeper to be part of the wider weight club again. He's going to have a busy night. From Courtois comes to Mauricio. Vasquez charges it down to Valverde, the only man who started the game in the cup. That's a brilliant touching ball, and well, he got it on the blind side. How you can lose Kylian Mbappe is a bit of a mystery for the first champ. Mbappe wide to Vinny Jr. Oh, another outside of the foot pass. It's all the fashion this
year, so they haven't been totally happy with the two that they've got there as they break again.
Here goes Rodrigo. Good balance, feeding Mbappe. Emergency defending from Valiente.
They act like that. I just find it absolutely atrocious. I really do.
Will Vinicius Jr. have the last laugh? Vinicius Jr. Bellingham dances with the defender, sees the gap, goes for it, and a last grasp of the ball from the overworked Dominic Griff.
Yeah,
from a neutral standpoint. Mbappe looks to be in the Vinicius Jr. Mbappe. Vinny Jr. again. This is a lovely little layoff there from Mauricio. Mendy uncertain. Larin in the centre. Larin! Oh, he should have done better. He'd beaten the defenders. He should have beaten the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and I don't know why he didn't.
There goes Mbappe. Pass one, pass two, pass three. Down, nose to turf. Valverde shot in positions. Vinny Jr. has gone into the central role. Mbappe having a dabble from the far side. Mbappe puts up at the top. There's Bellingham to Camavinga. Back to Bellingham. Not a lot of workspace for the Englishman, but he digs in. Defensive duty. Rodrigo goes on the outside. Wills them to foul him. Fight in situations like this. Look at the far post. Larin heads it back in coolly away from Tchouaméni. This neatly packed Mallorca defence. Vasquez hangs it into Vinicius Jr. steps on the gas.
And now they've got the ball in the Madrid half.
Olanes.
But then that happens.
Rodrigo. Valverde now holds the record for majors as a Real Madrid manager. The defence has opened up, and well, again, Larin tries to loop in over Courtois rather than
for it and jumping in and giving fouls away and getting yellow cards. It's too good for that.
Dani Rodriguez Jr. up against Maffeo. Gives it to Rodrigo. Took an awkward bounce.
And around.
Bellingham to Mbappe, to Rodrigo, the sole striker in there. Now Camavinga! Almost a toe poke from Camavinga. Part of the ownership group. They've got big ambitions for this club.
Number of occasions, still speak to him now, so I wish him all the best, and I wish his team all the best.
Here goes Jude Bellingham. Bellingham to Mbappe. Left-sided approach from Real Madrid in the first half. Can they make more of this right side? It's Bellingham, and slightly off balance and certainly off target, Rodrigo.
Yeah, Darda just does enough. But yeah, really promising break.
Well-timed run from Mauricio. Larin is in the centre. Larin comes muscling in there.
They're hoping to be a bit better in the second half, but defensively they've been okay up to this moment. Larin to be offside.
Mbappe cutting in from the wing just as he likes it. Took 3/4 rail this season. Valverde. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Teasing ball in. Now 2 Real Madrid players go down in the penalty area. Referee puts his arms out saying, I saw nothing.
Yeah, it was the Maffeo one on Vini Jr. Whether it...
Valverde. Now Mbappe. Mbappe hangs it in the air, but he doesn't get there, and for once Jude Bellingham didn't react. That's normally just the kind of ball. Maffeo breaks from his defensive position. He's hardly crossed the halfway line in this game. Puts in a... Real Madrid kicking off the second half. Dominating play and possession.
And he started this game off really well as well.
He likes getting forward, he drives the ball in there. Courtois has to hang fire on, well, another chance this time for Dani Rodriguez, and he holds his head in. Well, he's all smiles as he met up with his former teammates yesterday. Standards of his fellow Frenchman bends him up. This is Camavinga. Another
things like that.
Murici takes a gamble. Will it pay off for him? Flies the ball in. Larin and Murici will split the defence. Copetti had come up from the back, but Real Madrid handling everything. But Bellingham waiting for the right moment. Jude Bellingham, but
for a Real Madrid player, probably only Rudiger.
Rodrigo to the far post. Or he could as well to get ahead. From Mbappe, Rodrigo! Crashes off the post, falls to Mbappe. Mbappe blasts it in, comes to Bellingham. Bellingham squeezing it in! If at first you don't succeed, try and try and try again. That has lifted the mood for Real Madrid. Places down a deposit on their place in the final.
Yeah, deadlock has been broken finally. Again, when Madrid step it up a gear, use the speed through the central part of the pitch, they look electric. This was lovely. Bellingham to Mbappe, Mbappe to Vini Jr. Good run forwards. I mean, Lucas Vazquez did his best to try and block everybody. Rodrigo should have scored. And Lucas Vazquez tries to tackle Mbappe, then he tries to tackle Bellingham, but he pokes it through a number of bodies into the net.
Madrid supporters, now they're seeking a quick 5 second. It's Rodrigo. It's Bellingham driving in there again. So simple, so routine. Brilliant run from Bellingham again on the blind side of the Mallorca defence.
The Madrid attackers.
Mbappe switching wings. Vazquez. Rodrigo. Copetti, they're coming out of the defensive shells here now. Ceballos on his way to Vini Jr. to Bellingham to Rodrigo. 10 to go. Real Madrid with 1 go. And Real Madrid get the insurance of a second goal. Mbappe's in there. Defender scores. Victory complete for Real Madrid. They can make a date for an Arabian Classico on Sunday. Tired and beaten, Valiant threw out a leg and assured Real Madrid the victory to set up the final.
Yeah, there's a brilliant ball by Brahim Diaz, who's just come onto the pitch. Mbappe feeds him here. It's almost like a 1-2, but this is a lovely ball. He has to go for it, Valiant. Mallorca will defend, they'll defend well, but in the end, Madrid will get it done. We've seen it 1,000 times before. And
there's the third, swept home by Rodrigo. You can see what the goal means to him. His 4th in 5 matches, and they're just shortening themselves up for Barcelona on Sunday.
Lovely ball in. It was Lucas Vazquez this time. Again, Brahim Diaz involved. Lovely switch of play.